Well, hello, I'm here with Kevin Bell from Snake River Products, and he has a fluid dynamics system for a sluice box he's invented.
Yes.
And it has a trap. You don't have to use any carpet.
Correct. No riffles, no carpet.
You just start scooping into it, and the gold gets trapped inside.
Yep.
And it just uses water.
Right. Yes. Water comes in from the side here and actually flushes and cleans the material. The black sand and the heavies just drop into the tray, and lights just get pushed out the other end.
Okay, I got to see this. This is going to change everything.
You betcha.
It's really lightweight too.
Right. Yes. This one weighs just over 2 pounds, and this one weighs about 4 pounds. So very light. This one fits in a backpack or a bucket. This is just a little larger, but they're very light and easy to carry.
And this is the Recon, and this is the Expedition model.
Correct.
Okay, and so I see there's a trap here, and it opens up, and that's where the gold gets trapped inside?
Right, yes, right inside here is where the gold gets trapped. So basically it fills this box in here, and the lights just get pushed out the other end.
Okay, and so water goes in through here, and it tapers down, causing water pressure to escape through these holes and creating a turbulence inside the trap, which is enough turbulence to cause the gold to stay in and the lighter material to go out.
Right, all the material that goes in the box gets washed by that flow.
Okay.
And what happens is it flattens out, the heavies drop, and the lights just get pushed out.
Now, one of the main questions I know I'm going to get is, do I need to classify? Now, of course, classifying is probably going to help, but you don't have to if you want to sit there and maintain your sluice and pick the larger rocks off, correct?
Sure, yes, you can shovel directly into these. I don't do that, and I tell people to classify to 1/2 inch because it's easy. What it is, I do that because when you put big, large rocks on there, it disrupts the water flow and you'll lose gold.
Okay.
It's not that the machine can't handle it, it's just when you have big rocks in here, you're gonna lose gold.
So with any fluid bed design, it is always good to use a classifier, but you may save some time by not doing so, but you might also lose some gold basically.
Sure, I mean, obviously you can shovel faster than you can classify, but the problem is you're just gonna shovel more dirt. You will not get as much gold as you shovel because the efficiency goes way down. So there's always that adage of shovel more, get more.
Okay.
But that really doesn't translate.
Okay, they're just going to have to decide what they want to do best for their needs.
Sure, sure. There's situations for both.
Okay, so you have a leg stand. Why don't you show us how you put a leg stand on there so that you can use it anywhere in the river? Because a lot of the time, you know, you may not have a place to set up your sluice box, just like with any sluice, because there's not an area on the stream to do that. The water flow may be better towards the middle of the stream. So
Sure.
a leg stand is a great tool for those circumstances.
Absolutely, absolutely. This is actually the stand for our Recon and Expedition sluices. The same stand works for both models. The only difference is that this V moves back for the Expedition. We'll be setting up the Recon here for the demonstration. What I do is I flip it over, set it down, it makes it easier to put in. Get it kind of semi-adjusted, and go ahead and set it up. And then of course you would do in the stream is you'd adjust it to make it the right height for making it square. Okay, once that's done, what you do is the rear of the sluice here, the V goes inside this notch right here, and the rear of the sluice, which is this plastic piece, goes underneath this catch right here. So you go ahead and set it underneath, lock it in place, and what you're gonna do for the first time is set that down on there tight. Go ahead and lock those wing nuts. Now the sluice is actually in the stand. Then what we use is we use a lever that goes over the top, and that actually holds the sluice down in the stream. Now you can also there's a wing nut here if you want to add it. Normally I like to do this way because when you need to take the sluice out, You just lift this up and out, and then the sluice just comes up and lifts away. It slips back underneath here into the hook. That goes back on. Now I'm going to show you how to set it up in the river.
So hey Kevin, you got it all set up right now?
Yep.
What sort of velocity do you have going through your sluice box right now to make it the amount that you need to get the right action in the trap?
Well, actually this 1 second flow, so as you drop the material, it's 1001 and it's all in. That
Okay.
actually sets the perfect flow. So the flow characteristic is already built
Wait,
in.
I gotta see that again. Go ahead. Do that
Okay,
again.
yeah, so basically as you drop the material, 1001, it's
Boom.
all in.
And it's
So
in
there
the
it
trap
is.
right now.
So then you know you're at the right velocity.
Wow, that's
So you're
quick.
perfect to the perfect height, and then basically it just rolls right in.
You got the flow.
Yeah, it's been running perfect right now. So like I said, this is that material we got out of the bank
So
over
what's
there.
happening in the trap right now?
So basically what's happening in the trap is as that material comes in, water comes in from the side and it actually washes that material as it comes in. Flattens out, the heavies drop, the lights just get pushed out the other end.
Dang, okay. So if you wanted to check inside your trap right now, can you literally open it up?
You can, but it's always better to just take it out because it'll clean and reset in about 25 seconds.
Okay. But what if you're curious?
Well, we can do it just for fun. So
Let's see what's going on in there.
you can actually see the material down in there.
So that's enough turbulence to cause the lighter material to go out and the gold to stay in, right?
Yeah, so basically I'll try just so you can kind of see.
What's happening. Now what's that lip in there for? You have a sheet of...
Right, there's an extra plastic that gives the material a bounce. That takes that heavy material gets a shot and then a stop. That helps it drop faster.
So that's the fluid dynamics.
Yes, that's the fluid dynamics.
Okay, that's our 2 word of the day, fluid dynamics.
Fluid dynamics.
Okay.
Yeah.
Sweet. All right, well, let's keep running and let's see what you get.
Okay, so basically it's about as fast as you can shovel it in, it'll go through. And you can run it wet or dry. I prefer wet. But you can run it either way.
All right, Kevin, so you're about ready to take this out of the water and see what you got?
Yep, absolutely. Let me go ahead and get this loose. I just set it down there. What you do is you go ahead and lift it just up and out like that.
Oh, wow. And so what are you going to do, just empty that into a pan?
Yeah, so you go ahead and lift this up, open the trap, and
Here,
just empty it into a pan.
Go ahead and stay right there. I'll grab a pan for you.
Okay.
There you go.
All righty.
That's it. No carpet.
That's it. No carpet, no riffles, no anything. There you go.
All right. Let's see what we got. This is the Maverick pan. You guys have probably seen that before. Look how it floats on the water. I love that. It's just going to go, everything's going to go right there.
You
okay,
bet.
so just shake it back and forth. You can see I'm only using one hand. Turn my hat back there. Shaky, shaky. Now what's happening is all the heavies are going down to the very bottom right here. And these riffles aren't to capture the gold, but to prevent it from sliding out when I'm doing this action back and forth. Now I'm going to dip it up and down. I'm going to slough off the top layer. Take it back, shake it.
It's nice as you go out of that water, you just, as it lifts out, it just pulls that material right off the top.
I know, this is probably the easiest gold pan in the world to use.
Oh,
For
definitely.
people that are just starting out, one thing you don't have to worry about is holding the pan at a particular angle. The angle's literally built into the pan for you.
Yeah.
So you don't have to even deal with that. Back and forth. So this is a Snake River product as well?
Yes.
Okay. So if anybody wants to find any of your products like the Recon or the Expedition fluid dynamic boxes, the Maverick finishing pan, and some other products you guys carry, what's the name of your website?
SnakeRiverProducts.com.
Okay, snakeriverproducts.com.
Yeah.
You got videos on there?
Oh, absolutely.
Okay.
Yeah, we have, most of our products have videos.
All right. Oh, well, I'm starting to see some color. A lot of black sand in that stuff, man.
Yeah, I was going to say, yeah, that area that you had pointed out there had a lot of black sand in it.
Okay, I don't want to lose any salt. I'm gonna take it out at this point. Wow,
Oh my gosh, well, you can see it already.
look at that.
Yeah, my gosh. Yeah, that was a rich layer.
Huh. So I see a lot of small stuff in larger flakes too. I don't see any nuggets, but still, that's a good sign. If it can keep stuff that small, it certainly can keep the bigger stuff too.
Oh, absolutely. Yeah, yeah. The sluice will go down to 200 mesh gold. So 200 minus is where it stops producing at near perfect results. So it will definitely get gold of all types.
All right, Kevin. Well, thanks for sharing that with us. That's a much easier way, or quicker way that I've ever seen to get gold, is using a system without any carpet.
Oh yeah, no riffles, no carpet. You just get the material classified down. I prefer 1/2 inch, but you can go 1/4 inch or, you know, any real classification in between, and you just run the material through.
All right. Well, thanks again.
I appreciate it. Thank you, Joey.
All right.